Peace and love. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on in. Come on in. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I know I look different without my braids. I'm going to have to get them back soon. See how this gray hair coming, guys? I am getting older. Listen, we got a lot to talk about. Um, and one of the main things that I'm here to talk about, I watched some of Shakka Ahmos's interview with Sinetta, and it made my stomach hurt. It literally made my stomach hurt. And my whole thing is watching videos on YouTube, and everybody has their right to their own opinion about life, God, religion, and the way they feel. That's everybody has their right to their own opinion. But what makes me sick to my stomach is that it's always people dogging Black women or have something negative to say about Black women that haven't really been helping Black women. They haven't really helped their mother, their daughters, their wives, if they have wives, their girlfriends. It's always those who have nothing and talk about people that have something, or it is Black men that have been hurt or abused in some way, so they want to take that out on all Black women. It's hardly ever you find that it is Black men that are successful, and I'm talking about in life, financially. Success can be with your family, your children. Success can be with your job or your career. Success has different faces, but normally people that are successful in life are not on the internet blaming everybody else for their failures. You know, they're not attacking a specific group for their failures. They understand that their failures are their own. And it always kills me to see Black men get on the internet and dog Black women or have something negative to say when they have not contributed to the growth of Black women or their community. Of course, all of us have something we can say that has happened to us as far as a relationship where it wasn't so kind. There are a lot of us that can say someone in our family didn't treat us right or nice. We all have those stories. That's a part of life. Everybody's not nice. Okay. So I get it. But to group Black women in this group that all of us or most of us have contributed to the downfall of Black society makes my stomach ache, because when we really look at it, if we did right now a poll, if we went on statistics, most homes are ran by Black women. Okay. That's not all by choice. Most Black young men are raised by single mothers. Most of the guys on here are saying something. And it's hard being a single parent. It's hard out here. It's hard when you're just taking care of yourself, let alone others. There are reasons for, our Black society being the way it is. And it's not just one person. It's a combination of things that have created some of the negative parts of our society. It's not just Black women all of a sudden, we are the bad guys and we did this and that. What about Black men? I remember I was at a group because I was raised military, so most of my friends are males. Long-term, great relationships. I got some good brothers that I've met. And so we were talking one day, it was a group of us, and one Black guy said, well, I'm tired of Black women always trying to take my manhood. I said, brother, if you a man, how am I going to take your manhood? I can't take your manhood if you a man. Okay? If you are stable in who and you are owning up to who you are, it doesn't matter what I say, I can't take your manhood. Okay? If you're a man, you're a man. I can't take that from you. It doesn't matter what I say or how I feel or think, because as a man, you're going to stand your ground. There are some things you're not going to allow in your space, and vice versa. As a woman, there are some things I'm not going to allow in my space. Okay, so that's individual. I can't take your manhood, brother. A woman can't take your manhood if you are a real man. And that's just facts. So for these brothers to always get on here talking about Black women and da 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 da, you need to look at yourself, because you got to look at it like this. If you're not happy with your mate or the mates that you have chosen, you have to look at you, because you chose them. You chose those mates. So if you keep choosing women or men that are a negative impact on your life, you have to look at you and say, why do I keep choosing the same type of woman? Because everybody's not the same. So getting on here and talking about Black women and this and that and the other, how dare you? What are you doing to contribute to the upbuilding of that Black woman? I know Mr. Farrakhan said one time in one speech, he said, a nation can't rise no higher than its woman. And what he means by that is the first teachers are Black women or the woman. So if your woman is downtrodden, how's she going to teach your children? Think about it. We all contribute to the negative impact of our communities, not one over the other, all of us. Black women, we got to take our part in it. Black men, you got to take your part in it. I want to play a little piece of what Shakka said, just so y'all can understand the context of what I'm talking about. And then we'll get back. I'm going to play a little piece because I know how Sinetta is and I don't want to get struck. But I'm going to play, it's from Sinetta's channel. Good morning. Good morning, sister. Thank you. I'm at work too, sister. But I had to say something because I'm so sick and tired of hearing Black men always have something negative to say about Black women. But when you look at the type of men who are saying, it's not men who are successful. It's not men who are giving back. It's not men who are family men who are really doing what they need to do with their families. Always those who don't have. It's something wrong with them, and they want to blame the Black woman for their position in life. It just makes me sick. So I'm gonna play a part of this that was Shakka Ahmos said, and then we're gonna move on. Let me see here. I'm gonna share. Hope everybody's having a great morning. I am doing this under fair use. We are doing this under fair use, guys. I'm just gonna play a snip part of it. Let's see, where was it? Okay. I'm gonna move now. This
that he walks up to. That's not true because he gets up out the house. It's a very simple question. They are the principal agent of our destruction. It's not white people. It's Black women. Damn. It's Black women. Black women are the principal agent of our destruction in the Black community by virtue of the church. And they tell you that they're Christians. Never. Why would you believe? First of all, if you come out of an institution that's based on a lie, the first thing that I, as a thinking person, have to conclude is that means that you have been trained, taught, and groomed to lie.
Okay, let's stop right there. Let's just stop right there. Right, sister. I agree with you. I agree 100%. Okay, so First of all, he's just said that Black women are the cause of our community destruction because they're church, because they're the majority in church. Let's put church in perspective, okay? Let's put church in perspective. Then I'm gonna go to his institution. First of all, he's sitting between two crosses while he's talking. Okay, wherever he's at, he's got two crosses on each side. But we gonna leave that alone. First of all, brother, if it wasn't for the Black church, a lot of Black women and Black children wouldn't have had anything to eat. You have to remember that when we came out of slavery, that was our only hope to get any help, was our community, and our community gathered together under the church. Now, do I understand how the Bible was created and all of that? I do. I read the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, so I understand. But the Black church was what helped our Black women, our Black families through, brother. All Martin Luther King and the marches and all of that. Malcolm X with the mosque, they had a religious understanding and they had a moral code that they stood by that helped us through. To this point, you wouldn't be where you are if it wasn't for the Black church and the Black people that struggled, that really struggled without that faith in God and that belief. Okay. Secondly, you sitting up here, brother, like you, Shakka Ahmos, you don't know, you didn't come out of Egypt, brother. You didn't come out of Egypt. Okay, you were born in Harlem or wherever in New York. You are trying to be someone that you are not. Okay, that you're not. So for you to sit up here and say that Black women is being taught a lie and we teaching a lie, you teaching a lie because you're teaching that you are an Egyptian. Brother, you're not an Egyptian. You might have a little Egyptian blood, but you're not an Egyptian, brother. So when you sit up here talking, you need to look at yourself. And then if Black women are the ones who are taught a lie, and then they teaching lies, then where are you as a Black man to teach truth? I don't see you out here struggling in these streets, really helping a Black woman. I don't see you trying to change something in Congress. I don't see you trying to change anything in our educational system, brother. Where are you? Let's just go with your family. Where is your family? Aren't you the same man, brother, that slept with your girlfriend's daughter? And you said you did it twice. You did it with another girlfriend. Who is that to say about you as a Black man and your treatment of Black women? So how dare you get on here and say that we teaching a lie, brother? You the lie? Sleeping with your girlfriend's daughter. What does that say about you and your character and your morality? See, one thing about I see on this YouTube that kills me, the people that are always trying to talk about the church or talk about somebody's religion, is the fact that they don't uphold a moral standard or morality themselves. You talking about being right, but you're not right. You're not even trying to be right. So, brother, who are you to talk about Black women? Now, y'all, this is on the HOK debate, and y'all can go and finish the whole thing and look at it. And any Black, this is what get me too, sister. Black women, we got to quit supporting people who don't support us. I want to say that one more time. We need to quit supporting people that don't support us. When you hear Black men, you're right, sister. You're right. I agree with that. When you hear Black men talking about Black women are bees, black women are hoes, black women don't do this and that. Why do you or we as black women keep supporting these people? We are the ones, if you look at the majority, that send in the contributions and the donations because we have heart and we believe in people. But when someone is dogging who you are, sister, you've got to quit supporting these type of people. This man said on internet in front of hundreds of thousands of people and said he slept with his wife, with his girlfriend's daughter. Now, I don't care if he waited till she was 18, 19. This girl was in his home. He helped raise her to a certain point. And then he slept with her years later. And he said he done it. He done it more than one time. This man should not have anything to say about how a person should act or behave, because his behavior is totally out of order. And how can he say that he is a black man standing up for righteousness and he's sleeping with his girlfriend's daughter and proud about it? And was mad and had nerve to say, who am I to tell them what to do with their stuff? He used the P word. Come on. And we still, ladies, any woman that's sending this man a donation ought to be shamed. Any woman that's with this man ought to be shamed, because this man has no shame. He don't work. Okay, he don't work. He ain't supporting his kids. Okay, allegedly. He's supposed to be so knowledgeable, but he hasn't taken that knowledge and turned it into anything. I don't see him in the neighborhood teaching the children or helping. And I really personally wouldn't want him around my children, especially my young women. But for him to get on here and say that, get out of here. Black women, stop supporting this madness. Because as long as we keep supporting this madness on the internet, it's going to continue. Even with Sinetta, and I don't have a beef with Sinetta, but when Sinetta came a couple of years, about 2 years ago, and maybe a year ago, it was a year ago, I don't think it was 2 years ago, and he raved about black women as hoes and bees, he couldn't get $1 from me. Okay, he couldn't get $1 from me, showing no respect for the black woman and people that struggle. His mama raised him. Yeah, I don't know what the raising was like, but she fed and clothed him. She put a roof over his head. The Bible says, honor thy mother and father, so your days may be long. They gave you life, even if it wasn't perfect, they still gave you life. It's up to you to what you do to their life. Quit blaming everybody else for your downfalls. And it's always the ones that ain't got nothing that talk about people taking something from them. Okay? We sisters have to get out here and get it. We have to work. We understood that early in life. When we came out of slavery, our black men were hurt, our black women were hurt, but the fact of the matter was the black woman normally had the children. So we had to get out here and get it. I want to talk about black women trying to be like black men. No, we're just trying to survive, brother. And for the ones of us that are looking for a good man, they got a flashlight. Where you at? If you're looking for a good woman, trust me, it's a good woman looking for a good man. Not one making excuses for his failures. Well, I didn't take care of the kids because she didn't let me. How's somebody not going to let you? That's what the court for, brother. If you really want to take care of your children. And like I said before, you have to remember, you picked her. So y'all take our time. Y'all can go back and look at this whole thing. But I don't want to play a lot of it because I don't want, them to flag me. But y'all need to take a look at this. is madness. Okay? It's madness. I don't have much to say about Shakka, and don't get me wrong. I don't really think one way about him or the other. But when I heard this, it just made my stomach hurt. And the fact that we Black women keep supporting people like this on this internet, you got to look at when a man can sit here and call another one a B, he'll call you a B. Okay? When they show this kind of disrespect, ladies, they disrespectful all the way across the board. Soon as they get mad, they're going to call you a B. So we as Black women, we have to set up our standards and say, okay, I'm not going to deal with that. So I'm going to get off of Shakka, and we're going to look at, let me find Brother Umar Johnson. But any Black woman that watch Shakka Ahmos, y'all ought to be shamed. And I'm going to say this too, ladies. Y'all need to find that one where he talks about, and I think he took it down, but I think Queen Throne may have it. I know Uncle Shugs has it on his, about where he talked about sleeping, and I mean, he ran it with his girlfriend's daughter. Imagine if that was you, ladies. How would you feel about that? I would be out. I would be so outraged. I don't know. I might go to jail. That is disgusting. It's disgusting in all kind of ways. All the women that supported Polite, all the women that supported Nature Boy, after he dogged, Nature Boy hates women. By the way, he talk and treat them. And these girls that's with him, there's still a couple of them still riding with this man. I don't get it. Quit supporting people that don't support you or believe in you. Dogging you and downing you is not helping you, sisters. Okay. So, hey, Texas. Hey, sister. It's been a minute. How you doing? All is well, thank you. I'm at work right now, but I don't have a showing right now. So I want to get on because this mess is going on. YouTube is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This mess with Shakka Ahmos. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, anybody, look, knowledge is free. Okay, in the US, knowledge is free. All you got, if you want to know something, type it in YouTube. You ain't got to pay for it. It's free. You ain't got to pay for it. It's free. When these guys, you got to remember, these guys are master manipulators and hustlers. And they'll get on here and memorize some stuff and talk real fast like they know what they're doing. And then next thing you know, boom, you think, oh, he's so smart. Oh, he can teach me. How's he going to teach you what he don't know? The Bible says you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears, which means look at their family. I don't care if it's a pastor. I don't care if it's a guru trying to teach you about finances. I don't care if it's a Hebrew Israelite, if it's a Muslim. I don't care who it is. If you look at their family, that'll tell you about them. If you look at their surroundings, that will tell you about them. And if you should listen to them. Oh, okay. Yay. I know you glad, honey, when them kids go back, because them kids eat up everything in the house. So I know you happy. But yeah, guys, y'all listening. Oh, he sounds so smart. He's so smart. Look at Polite. He was so smart. But did you see the way he was doing his women? He got his woman on the bed with a tail out, popping on the tail. And me as a black woman or a woman, period, I'm going to listen to this guy? This guy talking about, oh, I can make you rich, but he don't own a home. He don't own a business, but he going to tell you how to make money. Come on, guys. A rich man told me one time, he said, Larissa, if you want to become rich, never listen to a poor person. He said, because he don't know what it takes to become rich. Polite flossed y'all. Look, he hustled you guys. He went out and rented cars, Airbnbs, fake Gucci. And you go, ooh, he can teach me. Let me send him thousands of dollars. But right in your neighborhood, there's a domestic violence shelter that needs some support. Right in your neighborhood is a YMCA with kid camps that need your support. Right in your neighborhood is kids right now out on that basketball court that needs some new shoes. You want to support something, support somebody that's doing something. And if you want to learn something, you ain't got to pay. If you want credit repair, type in credit repair on YouTube. Hell, I can send you a free kit myself. If you want to learn about finances and how to put your finances, type it on YouTube. Free. How to invest. Free. You want to learn about the motherland, type it in, free. You want to learn how the Bible was constructed, type it in YouTube, free. You want to learn about the Quran, type it in, free. Quit being scammed, guys. I don't get it. And if y'all just want to send some money to somebody, I will put my Cash App up and y'all can send it to me because I want a new car. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to put it into no school. I'm not sending you no book. I'm ready to buy me a new car. So anybody want to support, just send some money. I'll give you my Cash App. I give you my Cash App, okay? I need a new car. So let's look at this Umar Johnson right quick. Y'all, I'm supposed to be really working. I'm gonna do this. I could not help it. I couldn't help it today, y'all. I just couldn't. I'm just gonna play a piece. And this is from Leonard Arnold, and y'all know he be on Umar. Where's that part at? I want y'all to see. Let me see here. Okay.
Children in that white ass public school. Keep your children in that white ass Catholic school. Keep your children in that fake ass black hotep school. Keep them where you want to keep them. But if they come in the FDMG, damn it, they gonna get a Marcus Garvey spanking.
Still got room on the side. I can't wait to do that symbol. Lock them in. Black boy, get them up and turn the lights out and play Capture the Flag. First, of course, you got to screen everybody, then you got no pedophiles.
Thank you.
Still got room on the side. I can't wait to do that symbol. Lock them in. Black boy, get them up and turn the lights out and play Capture the Flag.
Okay, what is capturing
First, of course, you
the
got to
flag?
screen everybody, then you got no pedophiles.
Thank you.
What is it?
As I said earlier, there will be a long day for every grade. The long day for second graders, where they will have dinner in their business suit with their class and class teacher and their school principal will be Tuesday. Third graders, their long day will be Wednesday. Fourth graders, their long day will be Thursday.
Your folks gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And next month, $250,000. Trifling ass black people. I'm gonna call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. I'm getting sick and tired of getting texts on my cell phone for black folk talking about I've donated like they done. You gave me $25 damn and you think you free now. We got to raise $2 million. Your ass ain't done. I better get some more and some more and some more and some more until we hit the goal, brothers and sisters.
Okay. First of all, with this scammer. Now, Leonard Arnold, this is his channel. He has been on this guy for years. But Black people, it shouldn't take long for you to see that you're being hustled. Umar Johnson has not produced a camp, a study room, a video study. He doesn't have a clinic to help Black boys, since he's always talking about helping Black boys who have ADHD and so forth. He doesn't have any clinics. All he has been doing is collecting your money and spending it. He doesn't own a home. He doesn't own, allegedly, he doesn't own a car. And these buildings that he brought was a scam to show you to act like he was doing something so he can get millions of dollars that he'd never done anything with. And now they are getting ready to foreclose and repossess those buildings. But what get me is the way he talked. Did y'all hear the way he talked? Let me play that one more time. I want y'all to hear what he said to Black people who's sending their hard-earned money to him. Listen.
And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. I'm getting sick and tired of getting texts on my cell phone for Black folk talking about I've donated like they done. You gave me $25 damn and you think you free. So I only got $250,000. Trifling ass Black people.
First of all, Umar Johnson, that $25 may have been that person's last. May have been their last. Okay? People work hard for their money. Right, Texas. People work hard for their money. And if they sent you 2 pennies, you ought to be grateful. My mom always told me, no, ain't nobody got to do anything for you. And if they do, be thankful. If you really was trying to get a school, you really would have put in for grants. You really would have did the research and found the money to do those schools. But you never would intended. But the problem I got, this Black man dogs Black women. I'm not giving a dime to a man who calls Black people trifling. I'm not giving a dime to a man who says, oh, this ain't enough, you should send more. And he don't work. Now, mind you, here's another one. He don't work. He don't own anything worth nothing. He rents his cars. Allegedly, he lives at home with his mama, or he's sleeping in the abandoned schools. He don't have a practice. He don't work for a practice. He don't work at a school. Come on, guys. Come on. It should be scam alert on all these guys when you see them. Well, I don't really ask for no money, but if you can send $20, like I told you guys, wait a minute, what my cash app? Since y'all, hold up. Since y'all want to just waste money, where it go? There you go. There you go. Since y'all just want to waste money and just, you want to give money away, you feel happy. That's my cash app. I need a new car. I'm not opening a school. I'm not writing no book. I need a new car. All right? I want a new car. I don't necessarily need it, but I want a new car. Okay? There go the cash app. And I'm not going to say you disgusting if you send me $20 or $25. I'm not going to say you trifling. I'm not going to tell you next time double it. I'm going to be grateful. Okay? Right. And that's what I'm talking about. These are the type of men, sister, you are absolutely right. They move in with a woman and all of a sudden they the head. You can't be the head of something you don't own or you don't run. You can't be the head, brother. Be the head. That means all the way. You can't be halfway the head, a part the head. You got to be the whole head. If you run your household, you got to run the household. That means you got to pay the mortgage and the light bills and stuff. Now, we women, if we working, we don't mind because that's what we do anyways. But what you cannot do is come in and run everything, think you're going to run everything and you're not contributing. Okay? You can't do that. Right now, if Umar Johnson met a very good woman, what he going to do with her? He can't take her home here. He don't have a home. If Shakka Ahmos met a woman, what he going to do with her? Can't take her home. How's he going to support her? By donations from YouTube? They can shut this stuff down at any time, guys, and then you have nothing. Why do y'all keep giving to these people? They don't respect you. They don't respect your grind. You out there, if you like me, you out there every day. You get up early. They don't respect you. Let's keep going.
I'm going to call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. I'm getting sick and tired of getting texts on my...
Then he gonna threaten, we can handle it outside. What you gonna do? Somebody hit you in that flabby gut one time, you down. See what I'm talking about, guys? But people still giving this man money. By the count from Leonard Arnold, like I said, he's been watching for years. He's gotten allegedly over $2 million in donations. I want y'all to think about that. And he don't even have a summer camp.
My cell phone for black folk talking about I've donated like they done. You gave me $25 damn and you think you free now. We got to raise $2 million. Your ass ain't done. I better get some more and some more and some more and some more until we hit the goal, brothers and sisters. That's the way we're going to have to do this. Trifling ass black people. I'm going to call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside.
Plenty of you, I've helped you with your children, plenty of you, and you never donated a dime. Some of you got helped on my free Black Parent teleconference through the will of the Almighty and the blessing of the ancestors. I've helped a lot of you for free save your child, and you never donated $1 in 10 years. You never donated $5 in 10 years. Shame on you. All you black parents who got free help from me for the past 11 plus years.
Really?
All you black parents I've helped for free the past 11 years, and you never donated a penny. Shame on you. The grand opening will not be for everybody. I'm telling you now. The FDMG Academy grand opening will not be for everybody. It will be for those who have donated and supported us, who have shared the donation information, who have shared on their pages.
You see the scamming? Do y'all hear this scamming? Stop. Black people, stop. Okay? Stop. If you want to donate and give, like I said, in your community, there is a woman's shelter somewhere that needs support. There is a youth camp that needs support. Even the local schools, a lot of times, some of those kids can't afford the cleats or tennis shoes or the uniforms. If you want to donate to something that is tangible, that you know my money is going to good use. The Bible says, don't throw pearls to swine. In other words, why are you giving your hard-earned money to this mess? Do we just want to be mistreated and used? No. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them, guys. I'm sick of them. I've never given a dime to neither one of them, none of them, because I saw it for the scam it is. Y'all pay for all these debates and all this stuff that you can learn free. He talking about the lectures that he gave for free. What lectures and stuff? You might have done one teaching maybe or so, but if you go on his channel, you can't find all these teachings and things that he's done, okay, to help Black people or to give information. I give information out all the time, free. Why? Because I want to help us. I want to help people. I want to help see us grow. And if you really love your people the way you say you do, then that information should be free. And if they want to donate to you because they feel like the lesson you gave was worthy, then they give. But you on here begging about a school that you know that you never was going to open, and everybody else knew. After a couple of years, y'all should have known that school wasn't going to open. He never showed you a plan. He never showed you a business plan, but y'all kept giving. And on top of that, this man, every time I look around, he talking about you guys, calling you trifling. You ain't no good. You cheat, all kind of stuff, and y'all still giving. He couldn't get nothing from me talking about me. My mama said you can catch more bees with honey than with poo-poo. Y'all gotta stop. Who else did I say? We're gonna look at. So this craziness right here.
Donation information.
You ain't got $100 a month for the future of the African race? Become a gold donor. Become a platinum donor, brothers and sisters. Come on and support the school. Go to drumarjohnson.com and sign up right now, brothers and sisters. Hit that Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit that cash.
Now, mind you, y'all know one of his daughters got on, allegedly, and ripped him a new one. Said he ain't never took care of him. Now, how's he going to teach you how to take care of yours? He don't take care of his. Kill a tree by the fruit it bears. All these men are so intelligent. What the kids doing? I can tell you what my kids doing. And I'm not on here bragging. But if you ask me, I'll tell you. Because I can be proud of my kids. Because we taught our children how to be productive people in society. These jokers right here, go look at their family. See what you got. Tell the tree by the fruit it bears. Yeah, especially men nowadays. When I was growing up, my dad and my uncle and were not emotional like that. I grew up with hardworking Black men. They ran their household. I didn't grow up with these soft, emotional men. Like, it's foreign to me to see Black men on YouTube talking about Black women. Like, he got on here and talked about the lady he was with. Talking about she smelled like fish and this and that and other. Well, brother, first of all, being a prince, a Pan-African, you shouldn't have been laying with the woman anyway. She wasn't your wife. Okay, secondly, how dare you get on here and talk about this woman's personal business? I don't remember men that I grew up with doing that kind of stuff. That's silly, childish stuff. But you want to teach my son? You can't teach my grandson or sons nothing. Because you're not a representation of a real man. You're not taking care of your home. You're not taking care of your children. You don't own nothing. You don't even have a job. You can say you're a speaker. Okay. Well, you're not even a professional speaker. Okay, that has set it up as a business. So you miss me with all that. So all this stuff, guys, look, y'all, quit being scammed by these people. Please. Please.
Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit that Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit that PayPal, FDMG Academy. Hit that PayPal, FDMG Academy. Hit that PayPal, FDMG Academy.
Okay. So I'm here today to say, guys, look, before y'all keep sending y'all money to these people and supporting these people, look at them. Look, they have a lack in their character, their moral standards. I think today what has happened is the lines between right and wrong, okay, has got mixed up. So people tend to believe that I can do whatever and say whatever and everything's going to be okay. That's not the way it works. It's a universal law as well as a spiritual law. What you put out, you get back. You putting out trash, you get back trash. You put out good stuff, you get good stuff back. Oh, just remind me, Texas, if you still on here, I'm coming to Texas in November. Let me know what part of Texas you're in. I'll be in Texas in November. But you put out trash, you get trash back. But guys, just because these guys memorize some books, memorize some things, that don't make them the be all. Oh, yeah, I'm the best debater out there. Yeah, but you're not taking care of your family. You're not paying no mortgage. Most of them don't even have a car. I'm going to Dallas. I will be in Dallas. I'm gonna put up my email again. Send me an email. Let me go back in. Where is it at? That's my email. Send me an email, and I'll send you my phone number. I would love to meet you. I'll be in Dallas in November for a week. And I'm so over. I am so over the debaters. First of all, they always debate the same thing about the Bible. God, Jesus, real. If it's real to whoever is real, if the snow bunny is real to somebody, then it's real to them. That'd be great, Texas. I would love that. It's real to them. And if it's working in their life, who are you to tell them it's not real? If you believe in the Shanti, Shantu, Shambo gods, then it's real to you. And I tell you that it's not. We got to stop it, y'all. Now, I want to play this clip. From Gorilla Hebrew. Captain Tazariak talking about Gorilla Hebrew. He was talking about it with Sinetta. Let's see if this is. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. So this Gorilla Hebrew thing. Right. You're right. Sister, a lot of in most religions or I'll say foreign countries, when they give their daughters, unless we're not talking about the ones who are starving and they give their children away just to eat, but the majority of them, they have to be able to provide for that family. For that woman. Okay, I'll put it back up. Here, I'm gonna give you this one. I'm gonna put this one in the chat. This is one that bings my phone, sister. Okay, send it to that one. But yeah, you have to show that you can provide. I know, like in Africa, I was looking at the what tribe is that? It's the real tall. I can't think right now. They come to me. But anyway, in that tribe, you have to give 50 cows. 50 cows. And so they have huge herds of cows. Because if you want to get married, you have to give 50 cows. You have to show that you can support that woman. These guys out here are talking about, I got 2 or 3 wives, and you can't even support yourself, let alone 2 or 3. The women have to go out there and work. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You are supposed to be able to support. Yeah, and what get me is women keep supporting these guys. Women, stop supporting these guys. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let's get to Gorilla Hebrew. So everybody pretty much know Gorilla Hebrew. One of his wives, and number one, you gotta look at this. Gorilla Hebrew is supposed to be a head of one of the Israelite camps. Gorilla Hebrew, from what I gather, has had 2 or 3 wives, allegedly, that he has so-called divorced. When you're looking at a man who's trying to teach you righteousness and trying to teach you morality and how to be with a family, but he can't keep his families together, that should tell you something. Look at the surroundings. Don't just look. Mouth can say anything, okay? Mouth can say anything, but what are you showing? Right. What are you showing? So anyways, one of his wives said he wanted to get pegged, and I didn't even know what pegging was, so all this came out. But he wanted to get pegged in the behind, and he wanted one of his wives to allegedly be with a white man, and he wanted to watch it. And one of his wives said that she did get pregnant by a white man. Okay, all this allegedly. So he so-called stepped down for 2 weeks. First of all, anybody with any clinical background will tell you that when you have an addiction, it's usually a forever problem. It's something that you deal with through your lifetime on how to handle it, how to control it, how to, adjust through those times when those urges come on. You can't just say, "Oh, I did some counseling, I'm good." You got a problem. Because first he admitted to if you go back and look at his live when he was admitting, he admitted to yes, he did buy the pegging. Yes, he did have the conversation. And yes, he had a problem, but he had counseling. Then he comes back on this next live when he was with WAC 100 and say, "Oh, it wasn't me. It was her." It's always the black woman. It was her. And my thing is, if you're a man and I come to you and say, "Hey, baby, I want to peg you." First of all, my husband going to be like, "What? Who are you talking to? What the heck? What the hell?" He's not going to go for that. So I'm trying to put it on the black woman. Don't go for it. But anyways, Captain Tazariak and Sarnetta is having a discussion about it. So I want to just play a piece for y'all. And this is our Captain Tazariak's channel, his Morning Chronicles. And I listen to that usually on the way in. Hilarious sometimes. And Cap, he knows the word. I'm going to give it to Cap. And Cap, one thing I like about Captain Tazariak, and I don't agree with him because I think he's a male chauvinist. So I don't agree with a lot that he does. But one thing about Cap is he stands on what he believes. He don't falter on that. He stands on what he believes, and he's a man when it comes to standing on what he believes and being the head of his household. So let's listen to this.
The light. And that type of fornication, of homosexuality, cuckolding, and that's adultery. Homosexuality, adultery, and sin will always get exposed. And again, the only reason these type of questions where we don't need to know this is because it's guerrilla Hebrew. When a pastor is found out to be a homosexual, nobody says, "What business is that of ours?" If a pastor is found out for committing adultery, nobody says, "What business is it of ours?" But because it's somebody that we know, we got love for, we friends with, now we want to say, "What business?" You know how you know it's our business? It's because the Most High made it come out. When Christ says there is nothing hidden that won't come to the light, that's the Lord that made it come to the light. I didn't make it come to the light.
Right.
So you can't get mad.
It's also the Lord that put the spirit in him that made him fall back on something.
What did he fall back on?
Getting pegged. Or it was never a thought in his mind that he wanted to get pegged.
You a lie. You a goddamn lie. You a goddamn brother.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Now see what I'm talking about. Now Sarnetta and Tazariak is cool. They're real cool. But Cap came out and said, "You are a lie." First of all, the brother wanted to get pegged. Let's just be clear, because that's what he said. Anybody that ordered the device, he wanted to happen. But that's not even the real point. The issue is that this brother is still leading this Israel camp. How can you teach morality, right and wrong? And that's what religion is supposed to be about: teaching you right and wrong, give you a moral compass that society can maintain itself, that humanity can maintain itself. How can you do that when your mental state is not in right perspective? And, one thing that I agree with, like Cap said, if it had been a pastor, y'all would have been dogging him. But because it was guerrilla Hebrew, and he's part of the Israelite camps, and he's part of the conscious so-called community, everybody want to give him a pass. Just like polite. Well, I'm going to wait till the evidence come out. They said they had the semen stains on the girl's clothes. What more do you need to know? Knowing that he took the girl from the mother's hotel to his hotel instead of taking the girl back to his mama, that was a red flag for me. Yep. They're giving passes, and then you want to blame the women. And let me tell you, both is at fault, because with some of these situations, where was the woman? Now, like with Polite, and she found out, she immediately went to the police. That mother went to the police and said, "No, you're not getting away with it." Now, personally, I would have probably been getting locked up, because he had brought my daughter back like that. Oh, it'd have been on like popcorn. I'm just telling you, I'm that kind of mother. You don't touch my babies. Even my kids is grown right now. I tell their husbands, all right, you can mess up if you want to, because that's what you're not going to do. Now, one thing about me, people find out I'm laid back. I do what I do, and I go home. But you mess with my babies or my family, you got a problem. That military come out of me, you got a problem. So, but people still was like, nah, y'all don't know. When women get mad, they'll say anything. And Sonetta says this on this. When women get mad, they'll say anything. No, I've had several breakups before I was married. And guess what? I wasn't telling everybody about them and how bad they were. All women don't do that. What kind of woman you done pick that want to get on and trash you? Are there some women out there that do stuff like that and blame folks for stuff? Yeah, this is the same with men. But you can't lump us all in one big barrel and say, "Oh, you know how all women do, all black women do this." Come on, guys. You got to be more mature than this. You got to be. How are our young people going to learn from us if we are continuing to trash each other? If we're showing behavior like we're children? Judah get on here cussing people out, and all Judah talk about is sex. How are you going to be a priest of the Torah and all you talk about is sex? That's where your mind is. The Bible said, as a man thinketh, so is he. So what is you thinking about all the time? How are you going to teach morality when yours is not in check? They get on here trashing the Bible and God ain't real, or Jesus ain't real, or the book ain't real. But the fact of the matter is, if you followed that book and put your morality and your morals in check, your life would probably go a little bit better. It's like my sister Neo X. I don't agree with everything Neo do. I ain't got nothing against Neo. Neo's cool in my book. We've never had a fight. But I don't agree with her as her viewpoint on the Bible. And she knows it. I don't agree. But that's her viewpoint and things that have happened in her life. For me personally, without my belief and my faith, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I'm at a pretty good position. I have a beautiful home. I have a great family. I have a great job. God has blessed me. So you can't pull me away from my years of belief that has blessed my life and tell me it's wrong. Just like I'm not going to try to pull you away. It is what it is in your life. Everybody has their own road and their own path that they have to take. But what you have to look at is not what's coming out of people's mouth, but their character, their action. I can tell you all day that I'm the daughter of God and I'm Princess Sunflower of the Light. But if everything I'm showing you is darkness, then that's who I am. I'm the dark. Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Show you. Listen a little bit more of this, y'all.
Hey, that's a goddamn lie. There's no thought. With every thought we have, you have in a. You ever be talking to somebody and they might describe something horrific, and you say, "I don't want to hear it." You know why you say, "I don't want to hear it"? Because the image pops in your brain.
That's right.
That's why you say, "I don't want to hear it." So if they talking about somebody getting shot and his head bust out his brains, a woman might say, "Oh, I don't want to hear that because I don't want to put the vision in my head." For you to say, how you gonna hit me with something bigger than what I get hit with? You visualize getting banged in your ass.
And I totally agree with what he just said. Totally. Right. Their actions equal up. And that's where I'm at, Texas. And for me, when I watch people on this internet, what I found is that people, they just fall for anything. How can you tell me you gonna teach me religion and everything come out your mouth is foul, is corrupt? That tells me that's what's in your heart. If every time you get mad at me, you call me a B, that tells me that's what's in your heart. If every time you get drunk, you call me a B or a hoe or whatever, that tells me that's in your heart. If all you can talk about is sex, that's what's in your heart. If all you can talk about is abuse of women or how doggish women are, that's what's in your heart. And then when I look at your lifestyle, see, when you're a person that is trying to go somewhere and you got goals and you're trying to build your life, your family's lives, your community, you don't have time to sit on this YouTube for hours and talk about what somebody ain't doing. Hey, they ain't doing this, and she ain't got this, and he ain't got that, and da-da-da-da-da. And you don't have all that time. And F you, and F them, and F them. And every time somebody don't agree with you, F them, and F you, and F. Huh? It's so immature. So my thing is, why do we keep supporting these people? I don't get it. It blows my mind why we keep supporting these people. Look, guys, I had to come on and say this. I had to come on and talk to y'all for a minute because I just wanted to make y'all aware that these scammers out here, these scammers, is too much. We've got polite people still rah-rahing for him. We got red pill, blue pill, Shakka Ahmos, Umar Johnson, Gorilla Hebrew. Let me see who else. Pharaoh, and Pharaoh so gone now with whatever shrooms or whatever that po' boy was on. He messed up. All these, all the Judah and that crazy mess that Judah be doing. Everybody want to talk about the Bible. And like I told them before, and this is my challenge. I challenge everybody. I challenge Judah. I challenge Sinetta. I challenge, let's talk against the Bible. I can't think right now, but I challenge anybody. Instead of talking about what the Bible or the Torah or the Quran don't have in it, let's talk about what you believe and show how what you believe is helping you and your family. We ain't talking about the community. Just show me how it benefits you. And is it working for you? Because if it is, you don't have to be on here begging for money. Right, sister? Begging for money. Every time I look around, begging for money, something going wrong. Maybe the universe trying to talk to you. That's why something going wrong. Okay? And like I tell people all the time, Satan, he rewards too. It's just not long. And when Satan get tired of you, Satan get tired of you, he throw you to the curve. For Black women, this is a call out to all of you. I want everybody to hear this. Please share this message. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that like button. But please share this. Black women, quit being duped. Quit sending these folks your money. Quit sending these people your money. I'm trying to see if I saw that other one. I don't see it. But quit sending these people your money. Quit supporting these people. Quit supporting these people. My thing is when I click on a channel and I listen for a second, what they're saying, I don't agree with. I just click off. I might listen for a second and be like, oh, okay. And then I click off. I'm not going to sit there and go back and forth with them because it's stupid. But I click off. I'm not supporting them. Now, these people got hundreds and thousands of followers of people that's listening to garbage. Come on, guys. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if you're not putting positive energy and positive thoughts into your head, that's why you're depressed. That's why you're feeling down. You have to continue. This brain sucks in everything. You have to feed it. Just like you feed your body, you got to feed your brain. That's what's wrong with our children. They put too much garbage in from the internet and the TV all the time. So we got to stop supporting this trash. Any man that calls you a B or a hoe means you no good. And that shows his respect for women. Any man that can do that without thinking about it, that shows you his respect. You say, oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. But if you sit in front of me, then that means when you get mad at me, I'm going to be a B or a hoe. Women start thinking. That shows a respect. That's showing a disrespect for women in general. So why am I going to support you? Why am I going to support people every time they get mad or something don't go right? It's Black women's fault. Instead of saying, you know what? We as a people need to get together and work on this. Why y'all keep sending these folks money and they're not showing you anything? Let me see if I can find this right quick and then I'm going to get off. I'm about to go to. Now, I at first used to listen to even, and I'm showing this because I want to show you that I'm not being biased when I'm talking about how we fall for these people. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? I should have saved it. I know it's on here. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Okay. Let me see. Let me back it up. Okay, so I'm gonna share this. Now, I personally don't have anything against Michi X because I don't know her. Personally, I don't know Michi X. But Michi X, first of all, her mouth is so foul, I can't listen to her long. You know, there's a time and a place for everything. And my thing is, if I want to take you in front of, say, for instance, I have friends that are Congress people and things. And if I wanted you to speak, say, for instance, you want to say, hey, I'm trying to raise some money for whatever project. And I said, well, hey, I got just the people to introduce you to. I would be afraid to introduce you to them because of your mannerism. And I understand that business people look at your character as well when it comes to if I'm going to do business with you. And let me just play this and y'all see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to play this part. Let me see if this is the part.
Somebody gonna tell me that's bullshit, Michi. If you knew you were running late, you should have sent out a notification. It's a two-way street. Don't be blaming other folks because they were told that no event was occurring and to go home. Shit, they were following instructions. Apologize to people and be accountable for your tardiness. Bitch, let me explain something to y'all. Apologize for what? For spending over $3,000 to try and help you niggas and you motherfuckers don't have 5 minutes to follow up on some shit?
You hear this? $3,000.
Now, this is from Uncle Suge channel. He did a thing on Michi. Him and Michi is going back and forth. Now, this is my problem. This is my problem. So Michi obviously did an event and she was late. Something happened with the car. And so someone was at the place telling the people the event was canceled. And so someone tagged her and said, hey, could you at least apologize to the people that came out? She's saying I sent all these emails out, and if y'all didn't read the emails and didn't understand, it ain't my fault, and F y'all. Now, first of all, I've spent my money to come here, you speak on something I probably could have typed up on YouTube anyways. But to show this disrespect for people who are supporting you by buying a ticket or whatever, and I'm going to keep supporting you? After you done said F me? Huh? I don't understand. I don't understand, Black folks. Don't just let people abuse you. Don't let people just abuse you. Should forgive me. I just had to play this little piece of your
Dollars that
thing.
she got from people donating to her. Y'all hear this? If this bitch did, which I guarantee you, I bet you it ain't 3,000 nothing. How much y'all want to bet this fat bitch lying? I bet you it ain't 3,000. It ain't 2,800 nothing. This bitch is lying. You didn't book an event. It was free. What cost you that much?
Right.
You eat that much on the road, bitch?
Yeah,
that's your food bill?
Let me see. I want to get to
But we gonna listen to this ghetto ass, dumb black man that got an attitude with everybody and keep turning everybody away. Nowhere in your dumb ass mind did you motherfuckers say, but Michi just sent us all of these goddamn emails. I think that she would do all of that. Let me send her an email and find out what's going on. Let me see what's
scamming, y'all. I'm telling you.
So see, she's mad at the people. She's mad at the people because the people obviously some of them wanted their money back for whatever the event was. And so she's cussing the people out. How can you support someone who's cussing you out and calling you all kind of MFs and Bs and stuff? Even if I wanted to support Michi X after hearing this, I could not. Morally, I couldn't. Okay. She's shown me her character and her disrespect for the people. And then she goes on, if you go on Suge's channel and look at the rest of it, She goes on, says she's tired of black folks and this and that and the other. And then she'll kind of point some things out about her. She was with, what's that guy that hate black women? What's that man's name? What's that man's name? I'm trying to see if I see it. What is that man's name? I can't think of his name. I was seeing if it was on the stream. Tommy. Yeah, Texas. Tommy. So here's my thing. You're supposed to be an intelligent black woman, highly intelligent, teaching financial literacy, holding your own business. But you fall for a man who has outright said he don't like black women, and black woman is this and black woman is that. That tells me something about your character and how you feel about yourself. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to lay down with a man who talk about black women like that. Because I know he feel that way about me. And so she lays down with this man. He spreads their business all over the internet. What she liked, what she did to him, all over the internet. So it tells me something about you, sister, and the way you thinking. So how you gonna teach me anything and you're not together? People stop falling for it. Look at the person. Look at the person. Look at their surroundings. Find out about them before you start sending them money and talking about they gonna teach me and they gonna teach me and how they gonna teach you when they don't know themselves? Anybody can remember something. Anybody. I agree, sister, because I'm going to tell you, I was raised by strong black men, and you just weren't going to talk any kind of way from them. But the thing about it, if they found a woman who wasn't being a woman, they just left her alone and moved on. They wasn't on the internet talking about she did this and she did that and she ain't that. It's like that whole Rob Rack saga right now with Janet. Oh, my God, that's just a hot mess. But my thing is, who would sleep with Rob Rack? He don't comb his hair. He throw anything on. I don't know if he get up and shower or not. He's a drunk. He lives in a hotel. He has nothing to give you. He got to get himself together first before he can consider getting a woman. Vice versa. But I'm with you, Texas. I was like, that whole mess right there is a mess. Queen Throne did a piece on Janet and Rob, and now Judah and Rob going at it something. I don't know. My daughter always calls me like, Mom, did you see this or did you see that? Nope. But really, y'all, we need to stop it. Now, like I said, for everybody who's listening, pass this on. Anybody that wants to donate just to give money, I am looking at buying a new car. I'm not building a school. I'm not starting a school. I don't have a camp. I don't have a book for you to sign. I'm not teaching you on financial literacy. If you just want to give money away, you can give it to me. That's all. That's it. Okay. I'm just going to be real. Because that's what they should be with you. When they asking for money for books or donations, like I think Sonetta wanted $200-$300 because Shakka Ahmos wouldn't speak without somebody paying him $200 or $300. Speak about what? Everything he's saying, he's already said. Just go to his channel, somebody's channel. What am I gonna pay $200 or $300 for? Y'all need to stop getting scammed. Come on. I just tell y'all, when they come up with a new debate and new debate people, y'all let me know. Because I swear for the last 2 years, it's been the same people doing the same debates over and over again. Yeah, and they asking for money. I can't. Umar been asking for money for school for 10 years. No school. He still asking for money. Michi done cussed y'all out because she didn't show up to an event. Still, y'all, she asking for money. Because I think at the end, she asked for money for this woman who needed a laptop. I can't, y'all, stop. And like I said, I don't have nothing against Michi because I don't know Michi. But I know one thing. You can't talk to me like this and think I'm going to give you some money. I work too hard for my little coins. You know, she works hard for the money. Y'all remember that song? I can't give it to you. I'm sorry. Umar, get a job. Okay? Shakka, just disappear. He just needs to disappear, guys. Okay? Just like Polite and Nature Boy. He just needs to disappear. Right? Just disappear. Go somewhere. Go to a foreign island or something. Because you and all that sleeping back and forth with your girlfriend's daughters and stuff, I can't get that. That's Umar, disappear. Hey, brother, how you doing? Peace to you. Umar Johnson, disappear. Okay, you just been scamming the Black community for all these years. Just go somewhere and sit down and get you a job. Talking about Black women, shouldn't not one Black woman want Umar in the condition he in. That's my personal opinion. Sisters, y'all better start looking, being more selective. This brother talk a good talk, but he ain't walking the walk. Shakka Ahmos maybe talk a good talk, but he ain't walking the walk. Look at the condition, right? So you gotta look at the sister. Look at the condition. And that's the same with men. Look at the condition of a woman. She may talk a good talk, but if she ain't walking the walk, how you gonna talk about financial literacy and being financially stable and you ain't stable? You don't own nothing. You ain't got nothing. Half of them don't even have a job, right? So how you gonna teach me? How am I going to teach you about the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, or Mayat, or anything else? How am I going to teach you? And I'm not living it. Ain't no peace in my life. Every time I look around, the brother be like, peace and love, shalom. And then y'all just raise pure hell on this internet. How you going to teach me anything, brother? And you, brother or sister, and you not living it? How you gonna teach me morality and you don't even know what it is? Or being moral? How you gonna teach me when your character is all out of order? Come on, people. If there's somebody on here calling women bees and hoes, that ain't somebody that can teach you anything, sister. And brother, as a man, you don't want nobody calling your daughter that, your mama that, your sister that. So you have to be mindful. We understand there's people out there to do stuff they shouldn't. But when you get on a public platform and talking that way, young people think it's okay. They feel like it's okay. Hey, these grown people on here doing it. Why can't I? It's not teaching them the correct way to conduct themselves and to speak. And just because you get mad, every time you get mad, you can't cuss people out and call people names. They do it on this internet because people ain't face to face. But if you were face to face that person, you would be calling that person all kind of hoes and bees and pedophiles, and you wouldn't do it because you busted in your mouth. Now tell me if I'm lying. Young people hear this and then they go to school or wherever and they do it and then they get busted in the mouth. Next thing you know, they in juvie. Our juvies here are full. So all these people so-called teaching, all you brothers that talk about the black woman and the black woman ain't this and she ain't doing that, go to your juvenile detention center and start teaching some of them young boys. If you really want to do something, if you think the black woman is so wrong, then be a man, step up, do something. If Michi X really think that black people are ignorant and we need all this help, then go start teaching the young people. Teach them about financial free. Teach them about financial literacy. Teach them about what's to come as far as our government is concerned. If you really want to do something. If you mean what you say. Quit scamming our people. Same debates over and over, same people. Ain't nobody talking nothing new. Because there's nothing new under the sun. Ain't that what the words say? You ain't teaching nothing new. Everything you talking about, I could just Google it online. So my thing, guys, is this. Y'all can finish looking at this. Is on Uncle Suge's channel. He did it yesterday. And y'all can go and take a look at it. Where he is talking to Michi X. And she just calling people all kind of MFs and stuff because I guess apparently people want their money back from the class or whatever she was given that she didn't show up to. I'm not giving people money who cuss at me, who talk about me. I'm not doing it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not doing it. And you guys shouldn't. You don't have to take abuse. And it's so, when I look at a lot of these people, when I look at Polite, when I look at Gorilla Hebrew, Nature Boy, that one is down here in Georgia that got put in jail. I can't think of his name. He got put in jail too down here in Georgia. Y'all, Georgia don't take that cult stuff. Georgia don't play with that. Look, y'all should have learned with, what's his name? What's the one that had Polite follow? Oh, shit, what's that man's name? I can see if I can think of it. Yeah, I own a few homes, a bunch of land. Right. Don't worry about it. Just let them make fun because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Look, the only way as a people we are going to progress is that if we really learn how to be productive in society. Okay. And part of that is owning land, owning homes, and leaving a legacy for our children and teaching that. Okay. That's part of it. That's why when they were supposed to give us the 40 acres and a mule, they thought, no, because if they get grounded and rooted, they can take over some stuff. So don't worry about what people say. You do the right thing. Because there's always going to be jealous people out there. And it's normally people who don't have. It's usually not the people who have that make fun or talk about you. Normally people that have something, you don't see them going around talking about folks. We don't have that kind of time. And you mature to a level where you understand that first of all, you know how hard you work to get to where you are. And secondly, you also understand that anything can happen and you can fall back. So you don't pride yourself in it. You're proud of what you do. But you don't pride yourself in it, so you don't see sense in making fun of people. It makes no sense. It's just an immaturity to get on here and talk about people and their mamas and their daddies. And I did that in 8th grade. That was old for me in 8th. You know, I didn't even do that in high school. And you're right, brother, it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. And you know, it's like people like me and others who try to be positive, we don't get to thousands of views because our people like chaos because we're used to it. Anything that you're used to, you gravitate to. And we're used to chaos and we're used to the bickering and the fighting, a lot of us. So we gravitate toward that versus gravitating toward things that will help us. You know, like free education. Our people run from schools, but it's free. It can take you places. One thing that education do is not the end all to be all, but it opens up so many doors for you. It'll take you places you didn't think you could go. So guys, I am going to get off here. Thank you guys for joining me. Please, guys, share this video. I just wanted to come on here and say a little something about this madness that has been going on. It's just, right now, it's crazy. It's just, it's crazy. That's all I can say. You know, I would really like to see all these people that so-called really teach something that would really help people. Like when I come on here and talk about real estate and talk about the prices of real estate for people who are trying to buy a home, giving information on, you know, make sure you check out, you know, the NACA program and the down payment assistance programs and things like that that's in your city. These are things that's tangible for our people to do. Okay, and it's free information. You know, get on here and teach a free credit repair class. For those who so-called are teaching history, also show these kids how to get into college, what they need to look for. Because in order to establish themselves in the United States, they're going to need a career. They're going to need to have some skill or some education if they want to go up the ladder and really do something. Teach them how to become the next congressperson. And these people make the changes, okay? Teach them so that they can be productive and really move society. Teach them about our brothers and sisters in Africa, the positive things that's going on right now. There's one sister over there, and I was going to do a show on her. She takes waste tires and things, and she's turning them into bricks that they can build in Africa. And she just started a little company. She hired about 10 people. And she makes bricks, and they make pavement. They use them for pavements and stuff down in Africa. Teach them stuff like that. Not on here calling everybody bees and holes and your mama and you did this and your booty hole. And that's madness, guys. And really, that is a door that Satan has opened. Because when you poison the people, it's like this. And I'm going to leave after I say this. Yeah, misery loves company. It's like this. Say, for instance, I'm talking to you and I'll call him back in a minute. Say, for instance, I'm talking to you and I say to you, hey, I wish you the best. I want you to have peace, love. I want you to have wealth beyond measure. Come have dinner with me. And the whole time I'm talking about peace and love with you, and I'm talking about the blessings of God, and I feed you a steak, and the steak looks good. But in the steak, I have arsenic. So the whole time I'm talking peace and love, I'm feeding you this arsenic and you eating it because it looks good and it tastes good. But I'm poisoning you at the same time. That is what they're doing on this internet. They're trying to cover up the poison with the beautiful steak dinner. But while they're talking peace and love, they're feeding you poison at the same time. Think about it. You're being poisoned mentally and spiritually and emotionally because this garbage drains you, guys. And it makes you think crazy. When you can look at a man who's talking about a woman, calling her bees and hoes and your mama this and suck this or whatever, and then come out and say, but you know I'm a man. I'm a good man. And the same with a woman when they do it. It's like, what? Come on, guys. Quit being bamboozled by these people. It's making my stomach hurt. I can't take it. And I don't want to see our people use and abuse. So again, before I leave, let me just put this up there. If you guys just want to keep giving, Zion is trying to buy a new car as soon as I find the one that I really like. So if y'all want to give to my new car fund, feel free. Okay? It's # Zion something. Because that's what y'all doing when y'all give to Umar and Shakka and all the rest of them. That's what you're doing. You're just giving them money to do whatever with. Okay? So guys, be mindful. I know some of it is entertaining, but some of it is not. Especially when it comes to our young people. Be mindful of these folks. Quit supporting these people. The more you support them, the more garbage they're going to keep giving. Okay? Quit supporting people who don't mean you any good. All right? As I always say, guys, I love y'all, but God loves you best. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much for my supporters. Texas, I'm going to send you my number because I come to Texas every year at the same time for my birthday. I have a girlfriend in Dallas. I would love to see you. So I will reach out to you. Thank you guys. Y'all always my supporters. Thank y'all so much. Please pass this on. And really, you know, one of these days I'm gonna get my hair back braided, y'all, because all my gray showing through. But I had to let my hair air out for a while. So I got to pull back in the bun. But thank you guys. But I'll be back with y'all soon because I really want to just go off, you know, because these people be pissing me off. But I'm at work, so I can't do all that. But maybe this weekend we'll go over it again and we'll go over it more in depth because I'm sure some stuff is going to happen before the weekend comes through. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to talk about before the weekend comes through. All right. Sounds good, sister. All right, guys. Y'all be good. Like I said, I love you, but God loves you best. Look, keep your energy positive. Keep trash out of your surroundings and keep it moving. Till next time, guys. Be blessed.